then says, the author of passage 2 argues that children's tendency towards savagery should be what? So looking at line 76, Dad starts off by saying the child revels in savagery, and if it's tribal, predatory, hunting, fishing, fighting, roving, idle, playing proclivities could be indulged in the country and under conditions that now, alas, seem hopelessly ideal, they could conceivably be so organized and directed as to be far more truly humanistic and liberal than all that the best modern school can provide. So this is saying that if we could let kids go out into the country in an ideal scenario to utilize these savage, very humanistic instincts, then that could provide more of an education than modern schools. But he's saying that it only happens in a very, very ideal environment. So, looking at the answer choices, A says children should be curtailed, that savagery should be curtailed by modern schooling. Not saying that. We're saying we should embrace it because it can teach us a lot, and it's almost saying that it can teach us more than modern schools. So that's kind of opposite what we're looking for. And just so you know, curtailed means cut short. B says, is the reason why all schools should be moved out to the countryside. So he's not saying that modern schools should be moved to the countryside. He's saying that if we could move children to the countryside, they could embrace their savage instincts. So B is not going to be what we're looking for. C then says, savagery should only be indulged as a special treat. So in terms of savagery, he's saying that savagery has a lot of benefits. So he's not saying that it should only be indulged as a treat. He's saying that if we can provide an ideal environment for children to explore savagery, then we should explore it to its full capacity. So C is not going to be our ideal choice. D then says, may have been acceptable to our tribal ancestors, but is wholly inappropriate in the modern day. Once again, he says that we should embrace savagery if we have the proper conditions. So D is out. And then E says, is a natural inclination worthy of cultivation, but impractical in most settings. Yes, he's saying that we really should pursue it in an ideal situation, which most of the time is not practical because we need a massive countryside. So E is our answer.